Like Smokey the Bear, state foresters have spent careers preventing forest fires. More recently, they're starting fires too. Although that sounds contradictory, foresters realize the value of fire. As a tool, fire clears land and fosters growth of plants where foresters want them. People shaped land with fire since prehistoric times, but Pennsylvania law only allowed state workers to use fire that way 8 years ago. For about a century before then, the all-out assault on wildfires helped establish forests. The problem is not all creatures thrive in forests. Some creatures do better in grasslands or young forests. Fires help keep fields of native grasses as grass by stopping trees from taking over. And within the Pennsylvania Game Commission, land managers set fires to scale back maple trees and birch trees and promote oak trees, which have acorns that creatures from turkeys to bears eat. Oaks have strong roots and they grow back faster after a fire than the trees that don't feed wildlife, like the maples and birches. Trees like pitch pine depend on fire. Fire opens their cones and starts seedlings. Burning or cutting groves of aspen helps grouse, the state bird, which find good cover amid aspens because the aspens grow close together, and the grouse also eat the buds of the aspen trees. Burned trees provide food for woodpeckers that find insects in the wood. Smoke can act as a fungicide, killing organisms that would otherwise weaken trees. And pine barrens, like those along the Hazleton Rail Trail, might date back to Native Americans who set fires to create clearings where hunting was easier and where berry bushes and food plants could grow. Of course, trains that once traveled along the rail trail did much to preserve the barrens. Sparks from their boilers ignited woods. When locomotives switched from coal to diesel, forest fires declined. These days, trash fires that get out of hand and arson are the main causes of woodland fires. Before state crews set fire to a woods on purpose, they take several precautions, such as cutting fire breaks, waiting for woods to turn green, and for young animals to become mobile so they can escape flames. The foresters prepare booklet-sized burn plans, and they cancel burns if the wind, temperature, humidity, or other factors fall outside the plan's limits. When the foresters do start a fire, they patrol the edge with trucks, sprayers, and tools for tamping out sparks. Prescribed burns can reduce the fuel load of trees, which is leaf litter, fallen timber, and the trees themselves from reaching levels that could sustain a larger fire. Fighting a fire with fire is a technique used more commonly in the American West, where firestorms decimate larger areas. Last year, Rolling Stone magazine reported that the Pine Barrens of New Jersey pose the biggest risk of fire anywhere in North America because of their proximity to people and buildings. Also last year, the second largest fire in Pennsylvania history took out 8,000 acres and 11 buildings in the Poconos. Volunteers from the Valley, Harwood, and Hazel Township fire companies this spring formed the Southern Luzerne Wildland Crew. Now they'll be helping the State Bureau of Forestry fight fires.